Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to a lovely, beautiful, sunny Friday edition of Wake Up and Win. Now, before we start, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I didn't show up on Monday. I wasn't here on Monday, and I'm just going to briefly talk about it. Yes, I made a commitment to show up every Monday and Friday, right? But for me, there are two things that I'm going to put above anything. One is my health. If I'm not able to physically show up, um, and perform the best of my ability, I don't plan to get sick. I don't plan, some things we don't plan. I can't show up. I'm not going to show up. Secondly, is my children. My children and immediate family. If there's an emergency in that area that I need to show up in, then I'm gonna show up and have to say no to what I committed to. So I'm saying this and I'm showing this because there will be things, if you've committed to something and if you're going into business, or even if you're at work, there are going to be some times where you can't show up. Give yourself grace. Don't beat yourself up. And that's simply what I did. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to show up, but this is way more important for me than to show up on YouTube. Way more important. And so I'm gonna I just wanted to share that because you will have those moments in your life. Give yourself grace and move on. Okay. So that's been addressed. We are here. Let's get on with today's topic. So last week I left you with a message. Many of you reached out to me and was like, Jasmine, that is so true. That is so true. I need to think about what would I do because I don't have any additional savings. Some of you don't have any savings. Some of you were thinking about, any how to create a side income. Yeah. So let's talk about it. What can you do? So one of the things that came up, start saving. Start putting money away in your emergency fund. You want at least 6 months, minimum 6 months of income, cash, money, for you to be able to live off, that cover all of your expenses that meet your basic needs. Some people put expenses that could cover their car payments or some of the luxury items. For me, if I'm on that, if I'm in that position where I've lost my job, I don't have any other income, and I'm relying solely on my emergency fund, the car's gonna go. If I don't need that car, because if I don't need the car to take me to and from work, etc., the car is gonna go. I'm gonna have enough expenses that's gonna allow me to survive, to cover my basic needs, and that's food, heating, and my bills, my basic bills. So how do you start doing that? You can just start saving money. If you don't already have one, you just got to start putting away money every month to cover your emergency fund. Try and do, I don't know what it looks like for you. You're just going to do it, right? Another way to generate income, yes, you hear this talk about generating multiple streams of income, right? Stay with me. I'm not pushing any network marketing opportunities for you. I'm not going to be asking you to sign up to anything. So just stay with me here, okay? But if there is an extra income that you can make by doing a network marketing gig, and that's something that you want to do, by all means do it. I would say just do your research first. Do not be lured in to text or headlines that say make an extra £1,000 a month or make six figures in 6 months. Sometimes those captions and those headlines lure us in because we just think, ding, money, extra money. But there is a lot of work that you have to put in, right? When it comes to making money or building a business or building a side income, in the beginning, there's a lot of work and effort that is required into it. And you have to take into account, do I have the capacity to put the time and energy into this to make it what I want it to make it, or to make the figures that they said that I can make, right? There's a lot of hard work and diligence that is going to be required. And if you don't have the capacity or the diligence or the discipline to apply yourself in that area, then just don't do it. Okay? Be real, do your research before you go into any network marketing. Is it network marketing? It's like multi-level marketing. Okay? Before you jump into that. Another way is, and this is one of the things that I used when I lost my job, and I had a new job, and I got the sack. Well, I didn't get sacked. I got let go because of money issues within the company. I had to be let go. One of the things I looked at is what skills do I have? What is it that I do well, right? I guarantee you, within your job or within your business that you currently have right now, there is an extra skill, there is an extra service that you can offer in your business. There is a skill that you have that you can offer that people want. So today I want you to write down at least 15 minimum. Do more if you can. It'll be great if you can get 50, right? But do a minimum of 15 things that you do very well. Emphasis on well, because in order to be able to offer it to a service or a product to somebody, it has to be presented in a way that much people will want. So identify at least 15 things that you do very well that you can begin to offer to others. What is that? I give you a few examples. You may be able to do hair very well. You may be able to cut hair. You might be, an untrained barber. I don't know, but you cut hair well. You may be able to plait hair. You may be able to do weave, whatever. You may be very good at hair. You may be able to bake cakes very well. You may be good at administration tasks such as Excel spreadsheets, typing, creating Word documents, creating PowerPoint presentations, something that you're very good at. For me, I had a whole load of administration skills and digital marketing, social media skills. So I went and started helping people with, their social media strategies, their administration, creating PowerPoint presentations, using Canva to do small graphic designs, design workbooks, etc. I just went in, just thought, oh, I can do this, let me support. I knew what I was good at and created a business out of that. What is it that you are good at that you can do, right? Once you've identified those 15 things, then you are going to ask yourself, how can I help people? What is it that how can I use my skill to serve others, right? Notice, not make money. I didn't say make money, right? It's important. It is about making money. Let's clear this. You do want to make money from your side income, but you want to go in with the mindset of how you can serve others. Because when you go in with that mindset of how you can serve others, you know that you are bringing value. And as a customer, somebody that wants to buy something, think about it personally. When you want to buy something, you want to make sure that you are getting value for your money, right? And it wouldn't matter how much you're paying. The price isn't necessarily important right now. It's about how much value am I getting? So how can you serve others? Because in the beginning, when you first start to do this income, when you want to create a side income, you may have to do things for free, right? You may have to do it for free just to show that you can do the thing that you said you're going to do. I did lots of things for free in the beginning. I still do sometimes, and I get in trouble for it from my mentors, but I still do, because I'm still in the position where I'm mastering. So every time there's a new level or a new service that I want to offer, I'm going to offer it. Now I charge a smaller price, and then once I get feedback and know that it's really good, then the price goes up, right? So identify how can you serve others? What problem can you solve for somebody else with your skill? And then once you've identified what problem you can solve or how you can best serve another person, you're going to say, okay, how can I uniquely position myself in this market that's going to attract, or that's going to get people to want to buy from me? That can be a bit difficult for some people. All right. There's a whole, like customer avatar thing that people can do when you're starting to look for who your target market is and who you want to serve to. But right now, we don't need to get into that. You're just starting out. You want to create a side income. Focus on what skill do you have that you do very well. Identify at least 15. Pick one of those and find and ask yourself, how can I best serve others? How can I solve a problem for others with that skill? Right? And then thirdly, start doing it. Don't think about it. So when I said before, how can you uniquely position yourself or find something that you do well? Don't let that be the thing that stops you. Start doing the thing that using your skill. And if you have to do, like I said, do it free for a few people first. Word of mouth is a great first way to get business. Word of mouth. And I'm going to share with you the story that I had this week. So my landlord comes in, if you're a landlord, you might come in and, you do checks in the place. But I have a good relationship with my landlord, and we got to talking, and short story, let me cut a long story short. Through our conversation, he said to me, Jasmine, so why have you not started doing this for your business yet? And I gave him my reasons, excuses, and he said, okay, I'm going to give you until the 1st of September to get at least one client in that business right now. And I said, excuse me? He said, yeah, take the risk. I said, but I have rent to pay. He goes, yeah, don't leave your job. Don't leave your job. But I'm going to give you until the 1st of September to have X amount of clients, right? And he gave me the number of clients he wanted me to have by the 1st of September. My landlord did, right? So I was like, okay, I'm going to take you up on that. He sent me a text. He sent me a text and said, this is what we've agreed, and this is what I want you to reach by the 1st of September. So imagine my own landlord is holding me accountable. I have accountability partners who are amazing, by the way. But my landlord put that in writing and sent me a text. So I've told him what I was doing, what my business was. And then shortly after, he sent me a text and said, send me your packages, send me your prices. Right? And I share that with you because I spoke and I said what it is that I do to somebody who, I don't know, maybe is not affiliated with me, who's somebody, I pay rent to every month. He's now asking me what my packages are and what my prices are. Right? So you never know who in your circle. Once you find out that skill that you can do very well, tell everyone about it. Go and tell everybody what you are now doing. I don't stop speaking about what I do to people now. I tell everybody that I meet, I speak and I say, hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm da 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 blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I give them the full run, right? And I used to feel kind of, I don't know what the word. I used to feel like, nah, that's a bit, boastful. I felt like I was boasting, or I didn't feel comfortable telling people what I did at first. I was hiding so much. I was doing this thing underground and only a few people knew. And I was, I'll go on social media and share it sometimes, and then I'll retreat back and not do it. Now, no, we're in dire times right now when it comes to the economy, right? I need that. I need that to generate my income. I want to replace my job with the work that I do at some point. I have a plan, I have an exit plan, but at some point I want to replace it. So am I going to get there hiding? I have a skill in this area. I'm able, I've invested in the mastery of this skill also. Don't get that's another thing. You might identify the skill and think, I don't do it well yet, but I can invest so I can polish and master that skill so I can deliver the best it can be. And I've invested so much in my personal development and my mastery of particular skills, especially coaching. And I need to get a return on that investment, right? So what is it that you do well? What you may have done a course like 5 years ago and not done anything with it. Now's the time to start doing it. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. I will be back on Monday because I have pre-recorded another video. So don't worry, you'll hear from me on Monday. I hope you have a lovely bank holiday weekend for those who are in the UK. And yeah, don't spend it all having fun. Use this time wisely. If you've got free time and you've got a break from holiday, don't think about, where you can go. Like, foundations, people. What can you do? All right, I'm going to leave you there. Have a wonderful weekend and I will see you on Monday. Bye.